Hello, my name is Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a tarot-based life consultant, and I have a message today for the water signs. This is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Water signs, I know it's been a really tough week last week. Pretty much every water sign I came in contact with was just having a tough time. Even a couple had some deaths in the family. It was just a tough week. So keeping that in mind, that's what this card is talking about. It's been a tough week. There's just been stuff that has just ended. Whether you're feeling exhausted because there's just been too much emotional havoc, too much emotional turmoil, or maybe all of that emotional turmoil has just come to a head. Whatever it is, you're kind of exhausted but glad to be done. However, right now we're in the position of the devil. And what this means is that there's some illusion going on. There's some self-belief, self-talk, and focus that is not true. The devil has to do with the addictive, self-destructive patterns that we get into. Traditionally, this means things like alcohol, drugs, greed, lust, power over people. But it can also mean forming opinions about yourself that are self-limiting and that add to your self-doubt, that add to just keeping yourself in a negative place. I guess that's the summary of what I'm feeling. Keeping yourself in a negative place. The interesting thing is you're doing this to yourself. The devil has nothing to do with it. He's on top having his little happy dance. You're underneath feeling like, oh my God, I have no choice. I have to stay in these thoughts. I have to stay here. But actually, you've created this world for yourself. You've created these chains. Okay, so keep that in mind. Some of us are indulging in these patterns that aren't helpful for us, and they're keeping us in a negative place. On the good side, you have strength available to you, whether this is in the form of someone else, a trusted friend, or your own inner strength. You have this strength available to you. And when this card comes up, I'm always like, okay, great, strength is available. Why does the strength have to show itself? It's because you're being tested. It's because something is trying to show you really how strong you are on the inside. You've got this negative junk around you, this negative shell, but inside is the strength that you have to deal with anything, any kind of thing that you're afraid of. The shell is up as a self-protection, but you have the strength that you need beyond that self-protection. You don't need to self-protect against this negativity because you are the strength. And once you see that and you accept that, your entire world is going to change. It is going to shift up for the better. So we're kind of in an icky spot to start the week, I think, with everything that's happened in the previous week. But once you recognize your own strength and that there's no need to get into this negativity, there's no need to limit yourself, there's no need to think that you have to protect yourself from the outside or from the inside. You don't need that. You just don't need that. You are strong enough by yourself. And if you feel like you need to reach out to someone else, that's fine. That person is there for you, but they're there for you to show you how strong you are. So don't lean on them for dependency. Ask them to show you how strong you are. Remember that, because remembering who you are in that strength is going to completely change your world, shift you away from this negativity. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Please subscribe to my channel to get these readings every week. And, that was a general reading. I can't really get too specific because I'm trying to address as many people as possible. But if you are curious to see what the personal message would be for you, please reach out. I do have some availability for online readings through Zoom and Skype. So can't wait to hear from you and hope to see you next week. Have a great one.